about STEM. So what is it like? What's it look like in your?
Well, I've been focusing a lot on the technology part of it because I'm doing coding. And coding in lots of different ways. Like I've brought in robots, like dot and dash, simple robots, Asbots, and Spheros.
We just play with those.
Those, I would say, by far are my favorite. And especially because of that app that they've made called Spark EDU.
Okay.
It's really set up nicely.
Spark EDU.
Yeah, that app has where kids can code on their own. There are different lessons that have videos.
Oh wow.
And then it's pretty cool.
How did you get the Spheros?
Some of them we were already there before I was there. The teacher before me got them.
Okay.
And then last year with my curriculum money, I purchased 5 of the new ones, which are much better than the old ones. Yeah.
Okay.
Now, I will say that's one of the challenging things I think about STEM is it can be very expensive.
Yep.
And with all the devices and things so far, it's hard because if you use them a lot, they wear out and
Sure.
they die, and you can't really get them fixed.
Okay.
So then you have to buy new ones. I keep trying to suggest to companies that maybe they should come up with like a leasing policy where you could constantly be trading in or updating. Kind of, and I think like companies do that for iPads and things like that. So maybe there are places where you can do that with the Spheros or Dot and Dash, but not so far.
That's really cool.
But Spheros are really good. The Sphero company has excellent customer service, and so does Dot and Dash.
Okay.
Asbots are not as good.
So are Asbots the little robots?
They're the really little ones that they follow color patterns, so you can use markers with them and they can follow them. And now they have made a website where you can do more block programming like you can with the Spheros. And, so that seems a little bit better. But those, the company has told me they only have a shelf life to like 2 years. And that's it.
Are they expensive?
Dot and Dash is for just Dash, one robot that has the wheels. That's $150 for one.
Oh my gosh.
For 2, you can get 2 for, I should know this off the top of my head. I think like $90.
Oh my
for 2.
gosh.
Yeah, so it adds.
Especially in such a huge district.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like, because like me, since I'm a specialist, I use them every day for like 3 or 4 hours a day, you know.
So what you just mentioned a second ago about teachers using them in the classroom and that they don't get used as much.
Right.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Well, I do think that STEM shouldn't be a separate specialist class. I think it's much better for a regular classroom teacher to do it.
Absolutely.
Unless I've talked to other STEM specialists. If the specialist could see kids for like 5 days in a row, I think it would fit it better. Like I only see my kids once every 6 days for an hour, so that's a little bit more challenging to do it. And two, I just think, STEM is science, technology, engineering, and math.
Yep.
You're already doing all those things in your regular classroom. Why not try to? It goes into the whole project-based learning and not necessarily teaching, math, reading all at separate times, but to combine it. So but that's my opinion is that, and maybe more like, ideally, I would like to focus more on the engineering and the technology part, which I think then whatever the kids learn in my room could be carried over into the regular classroom. But that's hard. It's hard because the regular classroom teachers have those standards and things that they have to cover, and there's not really STEM standards yet. So that's where it gets a little tricky.
Do you ever collaborate with other teachers, like in gen ed classrooms?
Not as much as I would like. It's really hard to, I think these days, regular classroom teachers feel so, for the most part, I mean, I think some would, maybe if I brought it up more, be more willing to try to do some stuff collaboratively, but they feel like they have to cover those standards and get it done, kind of a thing. So a little bit now, this upcoming year, I've taken a look at some of the science standards and pulled the engineering ones out, and I'm going to try to cover those in my class. And that makes the teachers happy, because then it's one less thing they have to cover in their class. So anything that I could do to help them with that, I think is a good thing.
Absolutely.
But